From Upper Michigan Source, this is your Friday Night Fever on demand for October 11th. I'm Mike Ludlum. Rain, rain, go away, come again another day. You know, that didn't happen, so obviously this is going to be the Rain Didn't Listen edition of Friday Night Fever. The 2-4 Marquette Redmen are trying to keep their playoff hopes alive. Eric Mason's club hosts 4-2 Menominee. And the Maroons jumped out to a 21-0 lead in the second quarter and led 21-7 at the half. We'll pick it up in the third quarter. Marquette's first drive. Brady Wright will score from 3 yards out. He recovered the fumble that set up the drive. Menominee still up 21-14. The Maroons go for it on 4th and 1 from their own 47-yard line. Keegan Monroe mishandles a snap, and Robert Apple is off to the races as soon as I can find him. That's a touchdown. Extra point good. This is tied at 21. Very early in the fourth quarter, Marquette strikes again. Austin Riddle rolling to his right, plenty of time, finds Cameron Karp near the goal line, falls into the end zone. Marquette up 7. Menominee gets a drive going. Joseph Romero-Hare laterals to Keegan Monroe. Double pass. He has a receiver down. Oh, field, and it did not work. Could have been a touchdown, obviously. Marquette hangs on to win this one, 28-21. A week-long effort to raise money for the Delta County Cancer Alliance wrapped up at the football game between Gladstone and Escanaba. The key clubs at both schools spearheaded the effort, and kids from both schools had a friendly battle where they ran up and down the bleachers trying to get cash donations. Speaking of running around, Drake Forrest looking for a receiver. No, intercepted by Grant LaMarche. Forrest was knocked out of the game with an injury and did not return. Eskimos cash in. Josh Brunchins from 4 yards out, 7-0 Orange and Black. Just before halftime, the Eskimos would expand the lead. Ethan Silverstone to Bryant Mackey. Yeah, he's over the goal line. It's a couple of touchdowns for Silverstone. Brunchins had 2 TD runs. 35-0 Escanaba in the rivalry game. Now let's go to Kingsford, where Red Wing Wingers took on the Kingsford Flivers. First quarter action late, Cooper Chandler picked off by Carter Stankina, and the Maize and Blue will take a 7-0 lead after the short return. We move to the second quarter. Tyler Kopp is in the clear, and Tyler Kopp is going to score to make it 14-0. Kingsford rolls to the victory 41-6. Thank you for coming, Red Wing. Unfortunately, they now have 30 losses in a row. To the north, Calumet and Houghton. First quarter for the Copper Kings. Scott Locust stopped at the 1, barely, by a wall of gremlins. Jaden Garapi would score on the next play, and it's an 8-0 lead after the 2-point conversion. Calumet getting the ball back. Dryden Nelson running around to the outside. He slides into the end zone safely. 16-0 Copper Kings. Houghton looking to get on the board. Ted Hallinan downfield, but Dean Locust is there for the interception, and he's going to keep running for a while. That's a touchdown. 24-0 Calumet, still doing pretty well. 51-14. To the scoreboard, where Lakeland and Hubble had a great night from the Gregory brothers and Carter Crouch, dashing past Munising 56-6. St. Ignace is doing okay. Saints beat Indian River Inland Lakes 22-14. It was Bark River Harris, a home victory over Manistee 20-6. Sault Ste. Marie should make the playoffs at the rate they're going, 36-0 over Rogers City. And across the border, Hurley with a big win over Rib Lake Prentice 53-8. The #1 team in the UP Small School poll is Iron Mountain, still undefeated after that big victory over Calumet last week 15-14. Trick is, would there be a letdown against Hancock? Well, there's only one way to find out. First quarter action, Caleb Birkland will burrow his way into the end zone in the progress of running over people, sort of. 7-0 Mountaineers. Mountaineers score again to make it 14-0. Then Hancock would go to work as Colton Solani will try for Connor LeClaire. Bryce Randell says, oh, I'll take that. Thank you very much. 14-6, but the Mountaineers did the rest of the scoring and won this one 42-6. Ishpeming hosting West Iron County. Whitecon's quarterback Trey Bochick rolling and finding Otto Swanson. Bad news, other jersey. Second half action still. Ben Pruitt will find his way into the end zone one way or another. That made it 12-0. Next drive, Bocek looking to throw. Dawson, the long champ, would take it, and he's still wearing the other jersey. Ishpeming would capitalize. Ben Pruitt. This time you can see him a little bit better. That's a touchdown. And a big win for the Hematites, 28-0 over the Wycons. Hop in the car, let's go to Westwood, where the Patriots were taking on the Lunt's Purple Hornets, pair of 4 and 2 teams. Chad Pullman will get the handoff, and he's going to make a move here. And the next thing you know, Pullman's going to score a touchdown, and that would make it 16-0 Westwood. Quarter number 2, Pullman gets the ball again, and doesn't even get hit going into the end zone to make it 22-0. Just before the half, Purple Hornets quarterback Alex Kissel finds Terry Reed for the score, but Westwood would score again, and your final score would be 30-6 in favor of the Patriots. Gwyn, Norway, or Norway and Gwyn because it's at McCormick Field. Third down, 5 yards to go on the Knights' 49. Gannon Bray dropping back. He's looking, and his receiver was close, but Caleb Anderson makes the interception for the Model Towners. On the next drive, 3rd and 4 on the 41, Anderson will get the ball over to Shafar Evans, and Shafar will run far enough to easily get the first down. That was a 19-yard gain. Next on the drive, Anderson looking, and he's looking, saying, I don't like what I see. So he takes it himself and gets into the end zone, the far side of the field. However, Norway comes back to win this one by the score of 28-20. Let's go to the Ghani. The Miners battle, Gogebic Miners and the Ghani Miners for the Miners Trophy. That sounds logical enough. Second quarter, Jason Waterman looking for a receiver, but nice play by Zach Barros of Gogebic breaking up the play. After a run, didn't get much, back to the air for Jason Waterman, and he's going to find Alex Munson open. Defenders run into each other. This ends up being a 60-yard touchdown. Ghani goes on to win the trophy by the score of 42-16. In 8-player football, Pickford was originally supposed to play Stevenson. However, that game was canceled. So the Panthers picked up Gaylord St. Mary. These two teams could meet in the playoffs. Pickford, the winner over the Snowbirds, 46-23. Forest Park bounces back and takes care of North Dickinson, 60-12. Kearney NATO, a road victory at Ontonagon, 50-0. And Cedarville slides past Rudyard, 26-8. College hockey, Barrie Event Center, Michigan State visiting Northern Michigan University in the Wildcats home opener. First period, Spartans on the power play, and Cole Krieger will put the Spartans on the board with that goal to make it 1-0 green and white. Next, NMU on the power play, and Ben Newhouse gives it over to Hank Sorensen, and that ties the contest at 1. A power play comes up again for the Wildcats. Vincent DeMay gets it to trickle over the line. Spartans still with the lead at 3-2. To the third, Vincent DeMay going toward the net. Grant Loven would put it home. Spartans still lead 4-3, and MSU adds an empty netter, and the Spartans get this one 5-3. They meet again Saturday at 6 o'clock. Meanwhile, Michigan Tech gets home opener against the Nanooks of Alaska, and Justin Young gives the Nanooks a 2-0 lead at 4:24. Then on the power play, Chris Jandrick makes it 3-0. That was about a little more than 7 minutes later. Tech finally gets the offense going. Trenton Bliss to Brian Hallinan, and the Huskies are on the board. Still down 3-1. Late third period, Tommy Parentino puts the Huskies within 1, but that would be the final score as Alaska hangs on to win 3-2. On your hockey scoreboard, Denver, the second-ranked team in the country, beats Lake Superior State 3-1. Clarkson and Michigan play to a tie at 1. To volleyball, Michigan Tech home against Wayne State, and Rachel Ping will get this kill. And the Huskies were off to a pretty darn good start in this one. Next, Laura DeMarchi with the serve. Wayne State didn't whiff on it, but didn't put it back in the right direction either, so that's an ace. And Rachel Ping and Macaulay Peterson will combine for a roof here. Peterson had 15 kills. Michigan Tech won the first set 25-20 and swept the match 3-0. Meanwhile, at Vandemet Arena, the Ashland Eagles taking on the NMU Wildcats. First set action, Alyssa Milski will be there for the NMU roof and off the head of the Eagles player. Next, it will be Wildcat Willie finally getting some airtime. Oh, he gets plenty of airtime. Who are you kidding? Calumet's Hallie Wickstrom puts that one through the block. She had 5 kills. NMU would continue rolling in the first set. Lauren Van Remortel to Sarah Keene. She ended up with 12 kills. Wildcats took the first set 25-19. However, Ashland won in 5, 15-11 in the 5th set. On the scoreboard, it was Wisconsin Parkside sweeping Lake Superior State 3-0, and Ferris State continues its winning ways, defeating Grand Valley State 3-0.